Who's that, honey? Whoa. Hey, we got a mobile podcast on the way up to Snowbowl that I recorded. Take a listen and tell me what you think. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day on the hill.
Hey, this is SKI with Frankie Z, and we're trying to get out of town. Places we're gonna visit this season, so stay tuned to some awesome footage coming to you. Thank you, people. Hey, this is SKI with Frankie Z, and we're trying to get out of town. We're talking about here. Thank you for tuning in. Hardest part of skiing is just getting out of town. That's all I can tell you. So, here's what we're doing today. I'm just this close to getting on the freeway to head north to go ski Snowbowl. Beautiful day here in Phoenix. 79 degrees. I'm leaving 79 degrees to go skiing. That's what people in the ski world do. Check back in with us, and we'll tell you what's cooking on the way up to Flagstaff skiing today. President's Day weekend coming at you. Here we go. So we're getting out of town. I just thought I would share with you, this is my Shangri-La. This is what I love to do. So when you're sitting here trying to figure out what you're trying to do with your own life, just find something that you love. And if you're not very good at it, do it in small stages. And if you are good at it, go for it. And if you've never done it, take some lessons. There's all kinds of ways to get good at something that you've never done. And the first step is taking the first step, and that's to learn how to do it. Go on YouTube on your subject matter, whatever that happens to be. Photography, skiing, snowboarding, maybe it's hiking, mountain biking, snowmobiling, gymnastics. Maybe your opportunity lies in sports in another direction. Listening to podcasts, sports broadcasts, listening to telecasters, call games. Whatever you're into, chess, checkers, go on YouTube, and there will be someone else that's also interested in what we're talking about with you. So find your Shangri-La and then go for it. Oh man, that's what I love. Woo! Finally made it out of town, by the way. Just made it through the traffic. Glad we missed them. Glad you're with us. Thank you for being a part of our show here on YouTube. Have you part of the ski culture. Great opportunities coming up this ski season. We have some great places we're going to visit this season. So stay tuned to some awesome footage coming to you. Thank you, people. All right, once you decide what you're going to do, there's an interesting opportunity that lays in front of you, or doesn't. Let me explain what I mean. Our lives are defined by opportunities, even the ones that we let pass us by. Our lives are defined by opportunity, even the ones we let pass us by. So, keep your eyes open. Opportunities always knocking. Whatever that might be, you might have a great idea. Write it down. Text it to yourself. Get a pen and paper out. Whatever it is that you're going to need to absorb this information that you have going on in your head that's useful, take advantage of it. Pull it out of the cloud, out of your own cloud, so to speak. And then do something with it. Go for it, man. Why are you waiting? What are you waiting on? Opportunities just there waiting for you. It happens sometimes just once in a lifetime, and you gotta grab it. So go for it. Oh man, and I wish you luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. But go for it. I ski with Frankie Z. Wednesdays and Saturdays, we got new releases. Check us out. I don't know what that's all about. That's my good Canadian, eh? Alright, I'm out, peace, people. Take advantage of your opportunities. They're all over. If you don't see them, because of the way you're looking at the world. Take a perspective from above yourself. Look around and see that you're just blessed beyond compare. And if you start looking at the world in that way, the opportunities start unfolding in front of you. It's fantastic. Good luck. Go for it. Hashtag I ski with Frankie Z. Check it out. Later, skater. Now you may ask the question, why don't I just think about it later? Because when you have good thoughts, just like bad thoughts, don't let them fade like the Beatles on Hey Jude, alright? Good luck. And do what you want. Live with no regrets. I'm really excited about this trip. I have a feeling, though, that it's going to be a tad bit windy, just to kind of give you a little heads up on the weather report. But I did pack accordingly. I've got really warm clothes, and then I've got what I call my spring lineup. And that's for afternoon clothes, because you start taking off layers sometimes as you get into the afternoon of your ski day. But I also want to talk about something that you should prepare for on your way up and when you're driving, and some things that you might want to be aware of. When you're driving down the road and you need to pull off to the side to get something to eat, to switch drivers, whatever your scenario might need to be, use the restroom, don't pull off on this edge of the road. Take an exit and use the exit as your means of departing the freeway. Don't use the edge of the road as your means of departing the freeway. Now let's say that you can't help yourself, that you have to pull off onto the shoulder. That's the part of the road I'm actually speaking about. Let's say that you pull off onto the shoulder and, hey, what's up, good looking? Those girls just sat there waving at us. That's the best. I love it. I love it. You guys are the best. Anyway, so if you have to pull over on the shoulder, if you have to, pull over as far as you can to the right. And here's the second thing about that. If you're approaching someone that has pulled over, if you have the ability to move over into the other lane to avoid the lane next to the person on the shoulder, that now by law you're required to do that. So, if you see somebody on the shoulder, you're driving down the road, put your blinker on, move over into the far left lane, pass them, put your blinker back on, scoot back over, and continue on your ski trip. That's what we're talking about. I'm going skiing. This is the best. Oh, Johnny Law pulling somebody over. That's why you gotta always keep an eye out on things. You never know what's going on with the law, They're the worst. I had something else to add to that, pulling over on the side of the road, safety checks, that kind of thing. If you have a front-wheel drive vehicle, your car has a greater opportunity in snow than if it's a rear-wheel drive. So I don't know if some people know that about their automobiles, and that's why you'll see a four-wheel drive flipped on the side of the road sometimes. You'll say, how did that happen? He didn't have his four wheels locked and engaged, because when the a four-wheel drive isn't engaged, it's a rear-wheel drive vehicle. So taking that into consideration, if you need to head up somewhere and they recommend chains and you have a rear-wheel drive car, you better get a shuttle ride up to the top. And if you have a front-wheel drive car, you're looking all the way to the top. Now, if they say chains are required, that means if you have a front-wheel, rear-wheel drive car, you have to have chains on that specific set of tires. So, just to let you know, as you're heading up to the mountain, sometimes the mornings can be a little icy and dicey. So you have to be careful if you're riding on the rear-wheel drive. But if you're not, if you got front-wheel drive, just take it slow, Joe, and you'll be fine. Just a little FYI. Little PSA for you, Jay. Woo! Can't wait to get to skiing. By the way, I'm heading up a day early. Gonna stay tonight. Got a room in Flagstaff. Gonna head out in the morning. Try to make first tracks. Packing essentials. What essentials are absolutely necessary to pack? Well, it absolutely depends on how long of a trip we're actually talking about. If you're going on an overnighter and you're skiing morning, staying the night, next day, or if you're just going up, catching the early, staying all day, and then coming back for like a day trip with an overnighter, or just a day trip. Packing at a minimalist is the best. If you're packing for a day trip, if you're packing for an overnighter, if you're packing for a 2-day trip with an overnighter, those kinds of trips, you can be a little more relaxed about how you pack. Take some extra things if you want. But if you're flying as opposed to driving, or if you're staying 3 or more days, you have to pack on an essential level. Okay, so what does that mean? That means you only take 1 set of headphones, not 3. That means that you pack 1, maybe 2 pairs of shoes and some bathroom slippers. You know, of course, you want to shower with some bathroom slippers. And then the other thing you want to do is you want to have your overnight kit with you on any trip that you're possibly on. Any trip at all. Take your overnight bag. You might want to brush your teeth. You might want to shave. You might want to just stay the night. Stay 2 nights. And if you have that overnight kit, you're laughing. Which brings me into packing for some more essentials. Which means you have to have a change of underwear, a change of socks. You have to have another shirt. At least the one that you're wearing has to be able to be worn twice. And you have to be thinking in those kinds of terms, because you're kind of like somebody that's backpacking, or somebody that's out on the ski trail and doesn't have the ability to bring the kitchen sink and everything in it with it. So you have to be thinking about how you can multi-purpose on certain items as well. And that's key. And that's where somebody with a great imagination can turn this into a really fun thing. So like if you're a poet, or if you write songs, or if you're musically inclined, if you like lyrics and that kind of thing, skiing is so up your alley, it's crazy, because you start getting inspiration for those particular areas that you have expertise in, and it's really fantastic, and it's a lot of fun. So what I mean by that is on ski trips you have this music you can listen to. You can put on a couple of podcasts. You can listen to or watch some YouTube. You can check out how-to videos if you have the ability to in the car, or when you pull over. The road trip can turn into a fantastic thing for yourself. So consider these as options for yourself. You can listen to audiobooks. You can listen to CDs, tapes. But here's something else that you can do. If you're on a road trip and you're with yourself, it's easy to do. If you're with other people, this is a complicated process, to say the absolute least. Don't have any music on. Don't listen to any audiobooks. Have some quiet time for yourself. I know that seems peculiar, but I love rocking it up. But I take on a trip just a minute to kind of see where I'm at, how I'm going to plan the trip. Here's the thing about trips. Sometimes things don't always go the way you planned. You run into trouble, and you have to be prepared for those things to happen as well. You say, like what? It could be a million things. It's your attitude that I'm talking about. Your attitude has to be prepared for obstacles to be laid in your path. That's all. Not that it necessarily is going to happen, but if it does, you have to have the mental whereabouts to keep your wits and make sure that you respond properly. That's all I'm trying to say. So enjoy the day, enjoy your night, enjoy your afternoon, but more importantly, go enjoy skiing. And tune in to our channel because we appreciate when you do. I Ski with Frankie Z. Subscribe, like us, leave a comment if you wouldn't mind. And thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We really appreciate it. Thank you very much. We love you guys. We love you out there. Skiers are the best. Ski people on the hill, snowboarders, people in the ski culture are the best people to know. Check us out. So I decided to go ahead and pull off to the side of the road, go to the rest area, the rest stop, stretch my legs a little bit. They have some vending here. You can use the restroom. But more importantly is, got a call coming in. So one thing that's kind of cool about skiing is when you enter into the town, into the area of the town. So I'm going to show you what it looks like coming around this corner. This is what it looks like coming into town.